Melo got a show, right? Everybody got a podcast nowadays. So we finally, as us as fans, we always argued about the number 15 with Melo and Jokic because we everybody knew Melo left. We thought the number was gonna get retired. The next thing you know, we got this guy who ride horses for his fun time, and then he just clock in the NBA as a 9 to 5, and they end up just getting MVPs and winning championships. Where's the number 15 too? So Melo shared the fact that he felt that the Denver Nuggets was being petty by giving Jokic number 15. Now, I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on this, and then I want to hear y'all guys. My opinion on this, I don't feel that. Yes, should the Nuggets probably not give 15 away to a second round guy? Possibly so, but who knew Jokic was gonna be Jokic? The man got drafted doing what a Subway or a taco. He got drafted doing a Taco Bell commercial. Nobody knew he even got drafted. It was something about a burrito crunch or a 2 for $5 taco. So nobody knew he was gonna be that good. Nobody who knew that somebody who got drafted during a Taco Bell commercial, forget it, a burrito crunch, Rap Supreme, it was going to become one of the best centers in the league, multiple MVPs, best passer of all time, arguably, and get the team their first ever championship. And he been wearing 15. So you couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? And then you left on bad terms too. Also, you forced your way out of Denver. You fixed the relationship later. I hope that you did. I'm thinking that you fixed the relationship with Denver now, but you didn't leave on good terms. The teams don't owe you anything. And I could guarantee nobody thought that Jokic was going to be that good. He wasn't even starting off that. So my opinion, I was like, Melo got to let it go. Does this erase Melo with the Nuggets? I say no for me because I've seen it, but maybe with the kids growing up, because every time people do bring up Melo, they talk about the Knicks. Whole time, the best version of Melo was in Denver. But what was y'all? Did y'all get the chance to see the clip of what Melo said, or what y'all think? How Melo feel about the number 15? He felt like Denver was being petty
Yeah,
by giving it to Jokic.
yeah, I saw the clip. I mean, I can understand where he's coming from. I mean, but like, I mean, at the same time, he like I said, you going back what you said, SB. He did left on bad terms. That ain't no excuse of like giving his number, but you shouldn't be surprised either though. At the same time, right? If you left on bad terms and then somebody wearing your jersey, then it's like
Mm-hmm.
don't sit prepared and like, well, why he wearing my jersey? You left on bad terms. You understand the consequences of we see it all the time where it's a falls out happen and people force their way out. They go to it, they go back, they get booed sometimes. You know what I mean? Fans don't like it. A lot of things happen with that. That comes with it. And unfortunately, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, hey, man. Well, that being said, though, it ain't like Jokic. Jokic. He doing well with them number two MVPs too. It ain't like so.
Who,
That's the other thing
who knew he
too.
was going to be the
He's showing
greatest
out.
second round pick of all time? Bro, true. This man is the
He's
greatest
showing
second
out with
round
that
pick of
number.
all time.
He's
Yeah,
showing out. He's showing that out with the number. He's showing out with the number though. He said,
yeah.
"Hey, listen, you gonna wear 15? At least do it well. Do it."
He's doing
So I
well.
mean, I don't know.
Bro, who knew he was going to be bro, the man is the greatest second round pick of all time. So, like, it took for
Was
that
15
to
always
happen.
his number? Was
So
15
what?
Yeah.
always his number though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I always will
Yeah, they
15.
must. Yeah, that's some.
They
Hey,
didn't give it to him.
that's some petty.
Hey, nah, they ain't petty,
Yeah,
man.
that's
They
petty.
probably didn't think bro was gonna pan out. They probably because they remember they was with Yusuf Nurkic. But Sean, what was your reaction to Melo? Did you get a chance to see the clip of what he said?
Yeah, I saw that foolishness. Um, couple things. Well, let me say this, right? Y'all know I like to use real life, real world examples with stuff like this. If you leave your girl and be like, you know what, I see something better out there. I want. I'm gonna go out there. Wish you the best, but I'm going out there. Um, you can't get mad with her if she let another dude sleep on your side of the bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it sounds like. Like, yeah, you might have put in work on that side of the bed, but you left.
The analogy
That's,
king, Sean. The analogy
yeah,
king.
I'm just saying.
Fact though.
That's literally what Melo is doing. Is literally complaining
Yeah.
that
So you
somebody else is on his side of the bed. Shout out to LSG for that song, "My Side of the Bed." But anyway, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, and let me throw out a scenario, right? So the Knicks, who Melo got traded to, actually have the number 15 retired for two different people, Earl Monroe and Dick McGuire. If Denver decides to retire, I think Jokers, we know that's a given. That's going up. But they could decide to retire 15 from Melo at a later time. Right? You never know. So sitting up complaining about it or talking about it, I don't think really helps you. They could say, you know what, hey, listen, it's been a long time. You know, we mend fences. We see Shaq getting his jersey retired by the Magic, this year. So you just never know, right? It's up to the organization. And again, sometimes when they retire your number, it's not just about what you did on the floor, right? Is how did you represent the organization? Because, while Melo was a great player, and we're not saying he wasn't, at times he could be, a bit tumultuous, right? The stop stitching video, the marijuana in the bag, the feuding with George Karl, you know what I mean? So it was, the 15-game suspension, for the fight in Madison Square Garden. Like, so all of that stuff I think factors in. Is not just about what you did, as a talent, is what did you represent? So, Udonis Haslem get his jersey retired by the Heat. We know Udonis Haslem is not the same caliber of player that Melo is.
Mm-hmm.
Jersey retired by the Heat because of what he represents.
Yeah.
He is the Heat. We know some great Celtics players who weren't the caliber of Melo, but they got their jersey retired because of what they represent for the Boston Celtics. Exactly. So that's what it's about, right? But yeah, it's just, stop crying about another dude sleeping on your side of the bed. You left.
And your number still can get retired though, because I think he knew that information right to Dick McGuire. Cause I forgot about that. The 215s retired from Knicks. So I would assume he played for New York Knicks. I would assume he would know that both 215 was a number. So like maybe that same scenario could happen in Denver. He could have had an outlook on that. Say, hey, listen, maybe a 15 could be a tradition on all great Denver Nuggets could wear a 15. I don't know. Maybe it could do it. I don't know. Spark up a different conversations being salty on something that you kind of played a part in. So that you know what I mean. I don't know. Like.
And then, like you said, like y'all case, like him complaining about it's not gonna help their case. They're like, it probably was like, we gonna retire him later on. Oh, you still complaining? Don't worry, we're just gonna do Jokic because Jokic ain't gonna care about the number being retired unless they get him unless 15 horses come with that 15 being up there. He don't care. Jokic clocking in, bro. That's still crazy to me. This man just clock in to work, clock out, and then I'm going. You don't even care, bro. It just drop 30.
Let me ask you a question. Have any of y'all heard Ray Allen complain about not getting 34 retired by Milwaukee and Giannis wearing it?
Nope. Never.
I haven't seen one yet. If somebody's seen it, send it to me, but I ain't seen it yet.
Right. And he didn't ask to be traded. He got traded unexpectedly to Seattle. So,
right.
And so, what I mean? And they could decide again. Milwaukee could decide at some point. Yeah, we know Giannis' numbers going up there. They could decide at some point, you know what? Ray was here for 7.5 years. He was great for us. Let's go ahead and retire 34 for him too.
Shoot. Derek White, we're number 9 right now. And Rondo was just at the facility not so long ago. I mean, so I don't think you won't see Rondo complain like. So, like I said, because like I said, you can't listen. You can do that. Like you organization, you want retire. Listen, you want somebody wear the same jersey, retire both. Have the names right there. All you gotta do, okay, the number, put the names there. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal.
I don't think so either. But appreciate you coming.